Check it out, guys. This here is Space Invaders by Numskull. That is right, it is finally here. This here is the quarter-size arcade cabinet based off the original Space Invaders today. Now together we'll be unboxing it as well as trying it out, seeing exactly what it's all about. Now this was actually sent over by Numskull, the same company that makes tubs as well as the other arcade cabinets that we reviewed, including Pac-Man, in which today we'll be seeing exactly how does it perform. Now if you guys wanted your very own, check out the link down below in the description, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. As you already know, we reviewed some of the other ones, including Pac-Man, and they're all really highly detailed, and I'm assuming this is probably going to be exactly just about the same. Now, Space Invaders is actually a very classic game where it's literally what it sounds like. They're about invaders from space and you gotta shoot them down. But the unique thing about this is it almost has like a double screen from what I remember. So I'm kind of curious to see how do they actually play that out. Now, looking at the box, it is actually very decorative, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so this is your packaging, this is your box. It looks pretty cool. So Space Invaders, as we kind of rotate here to talk about a little more in terms of detail. So it's a quarter-size cabinet, fully playable. It's a quarter-size scale replica of the original. Other than that, that is about it. Let's open it up. Alright, so this is our arcade cabinet. Definitely a very cool looking cabinet. We do get ourselves some information here. So we have an instruction manual in various different languages. And then it does come with a USB-A to USB-C cable for your charging needs. Off the back, got a good amount of weight to it. Smells like Home Depot in the wood section. So definitely real wood is what they're using here. And you hear the sounds. There's a little rubber stoppers on the bottom. Let's just go ahead and take a closer look at this thing. Alright, so as you can tell, it's actually got a lot of crazy details. So it's kind of working our way from the top to the bottom. So you have essentially this like plastic. It's got actually like a little bit of a gap there, but yeah, I mean, it's actually a plastic covering, and inside there's actually the screen, which will be turning on. You have your specific controls, so this is control left and right. You have player 1 and player 2, and then you have your fire button right here in the middle. Now it does explain the directions in terms of how to go ahead and use it as well over here. And then as you kind of go down here, you do have this interesting looking like 3D piece right here. It says 25 cents. None of these are actually working. That's actually solid too, but that is a real button. I think let's go ahead and put a credit in there. Then you have this little casing, usually where you go ahead and collect the coins, but again, just show. That appears to be our speaker right over there, which is actually got a little like a mesh there too, which is kind of neat. On the top here, you do have these little vents, and then looks like these like little metal caps. I'm not exactly sure. Now it does have a nice orange pinstripe going throughout it. On this side here, you have a really cool looking decal of the Space Invaders. On the back side here, again, you got some more vents, could be speakers, I'm not exactly sure. And then you have actual like ports here. Looks like there's like a lock there that obviously doesn't work. We have a little plaque that says engineered by Numskull, manufactured by Rubber Road, which is obviously Tubbs. This is 009. And then looks like another speaker here, and then your actual physical power button is over here, which is on off, and then your volume dial, and then the USB-C to go ahead and charge it. So that is about it. So let's go ahead and try turning this on by hitting this button here, and we'll go ahead and rotate it. Oh, well, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh my God, that's actually pretty trippy. So it definitely has a 3D effect. This is so cool. It's actually having a hard time like focusing. But whoa, look at that. How cool is that? So now you can actually see it a little bit more crisp. So you actually have this 2 layers there. So you have like this, essentially like one layer there with like the planet kind of deal. And then you have the background screen. And then of course you have this actual glass. So what I do is hit this here for credit, which is actually adding credits. And then I'll hit player 1. Okay. Ah, it's so cool. Sorry, I'm not even like really playing. I'm just kind of like mesmerized by how the screen is working. That is so trippy though. Game over. Oh, that's actually pretty cool though. So you can see how it kind of works there. And then like if I, that's actually really trippy. Now this here is actually lighting up too, which is really cool. And then of course you do have the amazing looking screen there. And yeah, I mean, that's actually a really cool design. Now, besides that, obviously, you know, it does have the 2-player mode too. So if I hit 2 players, it'll actually take turns is what it looks like. So that's all it really is, not like a second controller, so just keep that in mind. But just like looking at this is absolutely cool and how they kind of made it. I'm actually kind of shocked. So very cool stuff there. All right, well there you guys have it. Overall, a really cool arcade cabinet. Now, if you're a big fan of Space Invaders or just arcade cabinets in general, this is a great addition to anyone's collection. I love the fact that it's an eye candy piece and definitely has a lot of colors and vibrance to it. Really kind of fits the whole vibe of arcade machines. Now, again, with the whole trickery that they kind of did with the screens, it is actually really cool, like 3D concept on how they made it. I mean, I can just keep looking at this thing without any issue. Now, with that said, if you guys have any questions at all, comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next episode. Take care now. Bye-bye.